All right, let me.
Live. Oh my God, we're celebrating
Hi.
our 10th episode. Oh, this looks so pretty. Look how we look.
We're matching. We have like a tone, a theme going on with the rose gold, the red hair, the reddish shirt. That shirt is fabulous. I love it.
Yes,
And then
yes,
this soft pinky thing. Yeah, we're doing the
we
things.
are doing
Happy 10th episode,
it.
Chewy.
Happy 10th episode. We made it.
We did. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna. Hi, Dana. I'm gonna listen to Anil's message real quick. So I'm gonna mute you guys.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Danny. Carlos. How is everybody doing? We
Okay, I'm
made it
back.
to the 10th episode.
Yes, hi baby. Look at yes, tan. 8:30 the link. I'm excited. So we already
Yes,
got a few peoples. Oh crap. All
we
right.
really gonna have
So
to go way back. Hey, Peter, the Big Ten. Yes, the
hi
big one.
Peter.
Oh,
I love
this is gonna be exciting. Yes, if you're watching, send a comment. Say hi.
yes. Oh
So,
man. Okay. Okay, I got the questions. I'm so excited for the trivia game. I mean, that's what I'm doing, by the way, letting our trivia folk know.
hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Yes, when you guys comment, we're able to tell who's online and who's actually on instead of just lurking around.
Okay. Look at these little. Well, we'll say what this is all about. Yes, it's to commemorate our 10th episode, but there's also another reason.
Hey, Matt. Thank you for joining. I'm glad you were able to make it.
Let me
Wow. So 10 episodes, huh?
see. Yeah.
Well, technically 9. This is our 10th. So
Oh, yeah. This is the 10th.
this is the 10th.
We haven't like celebrated.
You
Like
guys are going to be challenging our memory too to see how well we remember our
another.
episode.
What could that be? I don't know. I mean, I do. All
Well, you have to know.
right. So I'm going to play this and I'm going to try playing it.
Man, this whole should have been the trivia game. Just everybody answer questions.
All right. So, okay. I think we have enough people.
We
Okay,
do.
we got a lot of our regulars watching, you guys, your faves. Because from the beginning, I remember when we were still figuring this out on Instagram. Oh, the travesties that would occur on Instagram because Vanessa, I couldn't go on. Oh, I
But
popped popcorn. That's my party snack.
I don't have a party snack. I didn't think about that.
It's okay. We have these party snacks. Do you have this party snack?
Oh, I have this party snack. Very
Do
oh,
you?
very nice.
Look at
Oh,
that.
very cute
Oh.
party snack. Very nice.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm actually
ooh,
drinking this tea from
oh,
Yogi.
oh,
Oh, oh,
oh.
what is that? Reframing, you say?
Wow.
Watch, Peter, any minute now is going to be like, where's my commission? I said, none of it says hashtag we're not therapists yet.
Yet.
Yet. We have a lot of fun announcements, but first we got to do our special intro. Oh my God, Mugs!
There's the mug so
I'm
cute. Thank you.
so excited. Okay. Oh crap! I disconnected my computer. This is how things go awry. I sat on it, yo. My big booty done did me in. Okay. Are you ready? We're ready to do it
Ready?
at the same time. One,
Wait, wait.
two, shit.
I'm supposed to say hi.
I wasn't gonna talk. I was just gonna count it off.
What? The intro?
Yeah.
Oh well, hello
When you're
everyone.
ready. When you're ready. When you're ready. Go.
Hello everyone. My name is Choobie,
I'm Vanessa,
and
and
welcome
welcome to
to
No
No
Filters, No
Filters
Fears podcast.
podcast. See,
It's
we got that packed down by the 10th episode.
right, and it's gonna be even better in person. What do you mean? Where's the team, Peter? Don't make me stop liking you.
Ooh,
No, it's this. Is what happened was that it's very difficult to do it at the same time because it cuts out, right? So we all know this from now our life on Zooms and Google Meets and Microsoft Teams and whatever the
right?
heck else was out there, right? So it you can't really talk at the same. You can't see me holding. Shameless branding. You
What?
you can't speak at the same time, but when we are together in the studio, because there is a studio, that's where Choobie is.
Yeah,
We'll be able to say it at the same time and not sound like we're like,
one before the other.
right. I still like you, Peter. No sad faces. I still
There's
like you. I was
nothing
just
wrong with
teasing.
shameless branding.
No, not at
Oh,
all.
we are drinking out of our cup though.
We are. What
We
what
have,
are, what are you drinking out of your cup? Is it party appropriate?
this is juice.
Oh, it's juice. Okay. No, I'm drinking tea, legit tea. And then I'm gonna put some like some fizzy coconut water in there. Okay. So let's get her started. I mean, episode one. I want to hear from all of you guys in the chat. Juice. Uh, I think Peter's calling you out on your juice. What is it? What's in those cups? I'm telling you what's in the cup. It's tea. I wish I could tea. Tea. Chibi, what's in your juice? Is it gin and juice, vodka and juice, or just juice? I
It's
think this
just
is the episode we can admit if we have a little something in our cups.
because we partying, right? Party. It's a
Because if
big
we,
tent. We deserve it, but
yeah, I mean, if we do had like if we did have a little something special in our cups, but it didn't occur to me until just now, which is a little late.
it's okay. It's okay. Everybody over 21, please. Okay. No drinking and driving. None of that shit. We don't approve.
No, no,
None of
please,
that.
no, please, none of that.
Wow.
Okay,
Wait. I don't remember. Whew. Can anybody remember episode one? What was it about? New
let's
beginning.
get it started. Ha,
Of
let's
course I
get it
can't.
started here.
I love that song. Of course I can't forget episode one. That's where everything started.
Quite
Where
literally. And that was the name of the episode. And it all begins with boop, boop, boop. It was about getting it started. And we were literally getting the podcast started. And we talked
hello.
about that journey a lot there on that first episode. Where did you think, Chubi, like that first episode? I don't think we thought we would be here right now.
Honestly, like I told you before, I didn't think we are gonna make it past episode like at least episode four. I think we were gonna crash and burn. I literally thought
At
that we
least,
were.
at least they're honest.
I honestly thought that we weren't gonna make it because it's like this is hard and easy at the same time because we know what we're talking about, but it's harder for other people to be interested and stay focused on. Wait, what does no filters has next?
Yeah.
So that's why I
And
was a little if that about it because I was like, can we do this? Can we? How about you? Did you think at any point we were going to crash and burn or?
I honestly didn't think we'd crash and burn. I figured it would be a progressive growth, which it has been, not only in like content on our social media, but content on the actual podcast, but also our equipment little by little. Like our sound, that first episode, my sound was such caca. Oh
Guys,
my goodness.
hashtag caca.
Caca.
We have to incorporate it into
I
our
use it too
hashtag thing.
much. I accept my cacaness. But it's a very Miami Cuban thing, isn't it? And I am from Miami and I am Cuban, so caca.
Yes, I mean, as you guys can see, our equipment has improved. Our um, the stream we use have improved. The
Yes, that's the
sound,
main one.
that's the main one. Everything has improved slowly. Thank you, Brian, for your poopy emoji. And we appreciate it.
Yay, poop emoji!
Where's yours that I gave you?
Oh wait, where is it? It's over there. It's so far away.
It's okay. Thank
I
you,
want to go
Carlos.
get it.
Congrats. Let's
So
show the
inspiring. So
comments.
thank you.
We're showing the comments from our viewers.
Thank you.
Aww.
Popo, Popo Caca. Isn't
We're
Popo and
gonna,
Caca the same thing but different words? How did we get here in this conversation? How did we get here? Like,
everybody, everybody
um,
running straight from the conversation. Let's
the
talk about.
poop conversation. Well, no, we know we'll need to have a poop centered
Listen, I know this is the
conversation.
party, but let's come
Keep
back.
it clean, but shush. First episode was about getting it started and those first steps, how scary they are.
The
And
worries, fears.
yeah, and I guess your fear was crashing and burning. I don't know necessarily. Like I had my, maybe I did have that fear, and I just don't want to admit it out loud.
I mean, it is scary to think that you're starting something new with anyone. I mean, no matter the
That you're
what
so
it,
excited about and so passionate about.
right, and it's something that I've been wanting, but to actually, you know, be with somebody that actually wants to be a part of that was also an amazing feeling. You're like, oh my gosh, she's wanting to talk about these topics and to actually get you on board and not have to beg you. You're just like, yeah. I was like, whoa. It was still scary because it's like an easy, yeah, it was like too easy, and I was like, okay, but because I don't know your agenda either, but like
Right.
you explained to me that you had your own thoughts about these topics too,
Right.
and now that you have an outlet to talk about all those that's rattling in your head, I
Yeah.
was like, me too. So here we are.
And also in the getting started bit, I think like when you're going into a partnership situation, the getting started is scary because you know where you're at
Right.
and you're hoping that you're on the same page as the person that you're going on this venture with. And it may seem that way. And as we've seen before, sometimes partnerships don't end up so hot. You know, people like, I thought we wanted this. And then someone changes their mind and goes off in a different direction. So far, we haven't. And even if it got to the point that we weren't on the same page, I think it would actually benefit the podcast. And even then, I don't think we would ever end anything in a way that isn't amicable because I don't think it's in either of our natures.
Right. No, I would have been like, listen, Vanessa, I'm trying,
Oh,
but my
stupid
God.
emotion.
Are you
Yeah,
okay?
I can't. You saw me. I'm like, it's
Like,
not
okay.
the mug, it's me. I got a hole in my lip.
But that's the thing. But we've learned from each other as well
Oh
as we
yeah,
went on, and now that we're in episode 10, it's like from episode one where we were both not lost because I learned about the marketing skills from you about how to post and things. So I
I've
was
learned
like,
some tech stuff from you.
right, see, so we
Carlos has helped on my upgrading my sound on this end. Thank you, Carlos.
look, everybody's using our hashtags. Look how cute.
Ah, look. See, Dana corrected you with your we're not therapists. But I love how Peter I've been upgraded to hashtag therapist. We don't I don't think therapist Helen is not on today. I don't think she's
Aw.
watching, but I'm sure she'll watch the recording after. But yeah, that's where that came from, I think. But that was like episode later. But the we are not therapists started really early.
Being
Choobie.
decided.
Oh, girl, you froze. Come back, Choobie. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, you froze too over here.
Oh, okay. It's the rain. Isa isasasis, iasis,
Yeah,
isasius. whatever that storm's name was.
That hurricane didn't even touch. It became a tropical storm. It didn't
But
even say
he's still
hi.
messing with our signals. Go away, Isai. Sis.
But that's what reframing came about on our first episode. You were
Yeah.
reframing so much. For every time she says reframing, how much can we drink?
Take a shot every time one of our hashtags is used in actual contents of a sentence, like of a thought. If you hear, well, I don't want to say it because this will, you know what? I'll say it now. And if people weren't paying attention later during the trivia game, you're all in trouble. Uh, what are our hashtags? I have the collective consciousness, caca. We are not therapists and reframing
So
and
read, so reading is essential. We're not therapists. Oh, fearless fam,
fearless
global
fam,
consciousness, and collective consciousness are yours.
global
And
con.
our elephant ratings. We always.
Right, elephant rating.
I didn't even mention ours. Today is a
Oh,
three. We
today's a
didn't.
level 3.
Well, because we have other
Oh,
episodes that
because
are
we're touching on past
yeah a little
episodes.
bit. So a three maybe. Guys, three. No.
Can this be one of those half booty elephants?
Yeah. So 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it wrong. It's okay. I thank you for believing in us and saying that we're already therapists. But let us be clear, because I don't want to get sued. We are not therapists.
Oh no. Oh no. No licensed therapist here. No. 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 No.
It
We are
started the
not.
first episode. No, yeah, it did. It started that first episode, the We're Not Therapists, because we're very cognizant of this. We know that we're very opinionated people.
Yes.
We have a lot of feels about a lot of things, but that does not necessarily, it's not necessarily always based on science. Like we do our research and we base informational things, but then we say how we feel about those things, which has nothing to do with the science.
Right. Totally nothing about that.
Peter's taking advice. I'm so glad. It should still serve you because a lot of the information that we've gotten actually does come from, like therapist Helen. That conversation, the communication episode. There were two therapists in the chat with y'all, giving us all wonderful information. Andrea and Helen were on shooting us things like the different types of mind within cognitive behavioral therapy, which the thinking mind, the feeling mind, the wise mind.
And
So
yeah, and also this is just conversation to make you guys think, to make you guys open your mind, and something that you never probably even thought about your own yourself, and then you just like and then you're like now thinking about it and expanding your mind and learning and
and being more
growing.
more understanding of other people, maybe. Ah,
Exactly.
Peter, you made me so happy. Peter, I'm not gonna say he's my favorite because then everybody else gonna get mad.
Oh no.
I'm not picking favorites. I won't do it. It's not
I
nice.
don't pick favorites, so
But I don't know. I don't know. He's saying all the right things.
easy,
But
easy
you
man.
see, all of you guys on right now, if I'm not mistaken, have been on with us from the very beginning, helping us through our texts. Right? Do you remember the first time we went live?
Mic check, volume check, freezing. Everybody was like, we can't
And
hear
everybody's like,
you.
"No, we hear you. No, we don't hear you."
My goodness. My goodness. That's all I had to
Yeah.
say. That was terrible.
Oh, Peter already knows he's the favorite. I don't know. See, when people get cocky, that's when I lose interest.
See, goodbye. Goodbye. We're not talking.
I'm teasing you,
No,
Peter.
but you guys did help us out a lot. Because if it wasn't for you guys and the
Yeah.
sound check, we would have.
Danny and Peter at the beginning were like the driving forces. Carlos would pop in, and then Brian started being a big assist.
Everybody, and thank you guys. If it wasn't because of you guys, we still would have sound like what? Caca.
eh? Eh? So uh that was episode 1. Episode 2 was
Can somebody remember episode 2? Because I can't remember. I know we talked about the youth at some point, but that's not episode 2. What was
the
it?
I know I think that was episode 3.
About
No,
change? Change
I
was
rem
episode 2.
Change was episode 2, and I remember that it came at a very particular time.
It
We
took
actually had
us.
to cancel our second episode airing. Uh
No,
Not
didn't
cancel it, postpone it.
Dana
Yes.
knew.
Yes, Dana. Ooh! Y'all better watch out during the trivia. Dana's on it.
It did take us. It did take us 2 weeks because it was a very very difficult topic. We took solidarity with what happened. You know, the
Yeah.
two in those 2 weeks. And if you guys could remember, it was a very tough.
I mean,
I mean, it still is now, but I mean,
it
that
is.
time we could not do our episode. We could
We had
not.
it already. I got my trivia hat on. I We had already announced that it was going to be an episode about change, and the idea behind it was never necessarily to talk about all the changes happening in the world, but literally how change affects us, how we're willing to assimilate it or not, how
Right.
difficult it is for some people versus not. And it coincided with the murder of George Floyd. Um, and it was something that we could not ignore and couldn't go on the air without really assessing how we felt about it and how we wanted to contribute and how we wanted to show our support. Um, yeah, that
And
was definitely a 5 episode, a 5 rating episode.
oh, definitely. And
Yeah,
and
and I got teary eyed just talking about it.
yeah, because sad fact, his death was on our first episode. We're
Yeah,
literally chatting and having this conversation while he literally got murdered, like what, 3 hours before that.
yeah,
And then when we logged out, we found out about it. What was it, the next day?
yeah.
And who could go on to do an episode with their right mind, thinking and knowing that this was wrong?
No.
Come on.
And I appreciate you so much, Truby, because during that time, since we didn't go live, we had a lot of conversations about it. You exchanged a lot of resources with me. We exchanged a lot of resources back and forth about how we could best use our voice and such. Uh, and then figuring how, because we couldn't not mention it during the change episode,
Oh,
because it's part of what's happening in the world around us and how that change affects us, what it makes us want to do. Does it make you shut down? Does it make you jump in? Right. Um, so I'm glad we took the time before we did that episode.
I am glad
I-
you did too. And I'm glad you were receptive to the idea to take a pause also and to reflect on it and to actually see how we were going to come and actually move forward with it and not ignoring that fact too, because I couldn't not ignore it. All those many times I caught you crying, how the hell can you live? When a person that cares so much about something like that, you can't live with yourself and pretend that every, live in a bubble. So I could not do that.
no,
I could not.
we took the time, and the change episode, I think, is where I I I feel that we started to gain momentum and encouragement in how much we really wanted to talk about things like this, and still be and cognizant of the fact that if we needed a break, you guys would eventually need a break from so many harsh topics. So we're like, we got to mix it in with lighter topics and let everyone assimilate all the information, because there's a lot of information coming at us all the time.
I thought that was a good idea that we
Yeah.
split the episode, not to split the episodes, but we changed the episodes from lighter ones to heavy ones, and
And
we
those
said,
elephants.
right.
Those elephants, someone actually told me, I'm not gonna call them out, but they're like, I still don't get the elephants. I'm like, what is there not to get? So I explained the elephants, but I
Mhm.
think maybe you explaining the elephants as well now. So, we have to speak in the language of the listener so that way different people can assimilate the information. You explain elephants as you understand it and would explain it to someone, and then I'll explain the elephant as I would, and maybe everyone will now understand the elephants and can pay it forward and explain it to whatever new viewers they invite to watch us or listen to us. See, like
So
Danny was talking about it.
the elephant in the room is it's an uncomfortable topic, something that everybody knows that it's lurking around and it's there. So it's an elephant in the room. It's like
Yeah,
an unspoken uncomfortability that we all know.
right.
So That's why the
Everybody's aware of it. Nobody wants to talk about it. So we're
hence,
going to talk about it.
hence why the elephant is in the room, because we feel it and we're like, okay, we're not gonna talk about it. And why is it pink again? You told me the pink part. I just knew about the elephant reference, but the pink part I never understood that. I just
Because it's like, if I'm not mistaken, the actual, like the original saying is the pink elephant in the room. I feel the elephant rating is for everyone to understand that it's very opinionated topic that may get heated. Okay, that could happen too. I like that too. It could get heated. I dig it. It is that, but it's also what may be a very easy topic for, say, Chubby to discuss might trigger some emotional things in me or in one of the listeners. For example, our episode on consent. That was a heavy episode. Case in point, it was split into 3 parts. Not
three.
only 3 parts because it was long, we didn't want to leave things out, but also it's a topic that is it has a lot of weight to it, right? And it can affect different people in enormously different ways because some of us have experienced maybe a sexual misconduct situation, et cetera, et cetera. So it might have somebody revert to a place or a moment where they don't necessarily want to that they don't necessarily want to relive. So
Right. So to everybody, the elephant will be a different number, but we just are considerate to the fact that it might be. Um, Everyone participating in the trivia game, your links have been sent, so please go to your emails and
ooh,
log
and
in.
we'll be starting the trip. You can start logging in at 8:40, y'all. Ooh, how exciting. Haha. So
And
episode 2 change. Episode 3 was the children, right?
the youth,
The youth
yes, the youth, and
inspired
how,
by my baby, one of my students.
yes, and how, we can teach the youth or help the youth, and how we can be an example for them. And I think that was a very easy topic. I mean, not easy, because everybody obviously has their opinion about the youth and whoever and whatever, but I feel like, I don't know, I think it was a good opening for everybody to start thinking about how they are teaching, you know
Yeah. I
at
mean,
this.
because it's not just what we're teaching them is that they're paying attention. So even
Right.
what we're literally saying and doing because we know that they're watching, when we think they're not watching, oh, but they
They
are.
are there listening.
That they're watching television and they're not just learning and hearing things from you. They're learning from other people. So it's better to get the information, from the horse's mouth rather than learn it
Oh
from like
yeah, of course.
someone else and then your child is being fed information that could potentially be hateful or unhealthy and pay attention. Pay attention to the people that you bring around your children. I know people that are very careful, like if they've um if they've broken up or gotten a divorce, right? They're very careful about who they start bringing around their children
Oh
after
yeah,
this
of
breakup,
course.
right? So it's very valid, and kids, they really, as cheesy as it sounds, they are the future.
I mean, exactly. So why not teach them something of value now, or show them something of value now, so they could, potentially use it in the future as well. And
Mhm.
with their own tweaks here and there, but still.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Episode 4,
was one of our favorites because we spoke about it. Pronouns.
pronouns. That's right.
Come on, how
Oh,
can you forget
how
that?
do I not remember? That's right. It was Pride Month, and we're like, we have to like show love during
Gosh,
Pride Month. And the topic that we were so excited to talk about and really passionate about was pronouns.
as we said before, it's very important to use the right pronouns for everybody and anyone, because it doesn't hurt. Hey, Cynthia. Hi. It's just
Hi.
very easy to switch to switch it. You
Yeah.
know. Ooh, we got, you guys are so early. Love it.
I
We got people joining.
appreciate the care you took to steer sisters and understand the content trigger warning. Look at that picture. What a
Hi, Brian. I
cutie.
see that you're on. So, who remembers episode 5? My mind is blank. Somebody help me out here.
Oh, I actually know
No,
that one.
nobody's gonna help me.
I
Who's
know it is.
listening? Obviously, I know you know it. I know you
Oh
know.
no, because I couldn't remember pronouns. So
So, what's
which
episode? What was episode number 5?
it was Stonewall.
Yes,
And it
that was
happened the day after. Oh, yes, then, yeah. It happened the day after. Yeah,
when
after, right?
Stonewall started. When Stonewall
Just
started the
the
day, yeah,
anniversary.
the
Dana
anniversary.
is on point. Dana is not having it today. Dana's taking it all, guys. Another thing about the pronouns, drop in the comments. Have you guys been more aware? Did it make it easier? Did it help you really understand why the importance of pronouns? And my favorite, which Danielle shared with us, that this is something that really stuck with me. And every time I ask people, catch me if I make the mistake, and you know that I'm using the incorrect pronoun, please correct me, even if the person is not around, because that's what Danielle said, and it stuck with me so hard. Even if especially when the person is not around, that is when you use their correct pronouns because it
You guys
helps.
are so lovely. Sorry, continue.
What?
No, everybody's
Ah,
just logging in early, and you guys are just.
oh my goodness. I was talking about how some people run on Miami time. I guess that's just Vanessa.
I got 3 people still waiting on to. Where you at? Where you at, people? Hello.
That is it. Who's in? I'm curious. Who's in there already?
Nope. Can't
Will
tell
always
you.
male pronouns an issue for some. It's true, and in Spanish, it really is hard.
Yeah.
As of late, I've started seeing, and this made me really excited. I started seeing in like Zoom meetings that people will write their name and their preferred pronouns in between parentheses. And I'm like, how beautiful. I'm so glad because that way you're not misgendering anyone or imposing a pronoun that makes them feel uncomfortable in a setting where we should just be there to work, not put them in their headspace of like, I'm not being seen. Right. So I'm really glad about that. And they've started including él or ella, right? Because there is that difference in Spanish as uh was it Jennifer? Was that her name? Your mentor who
Jessica.
Jessica. I knew it was with a J.
At least you knew something.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect though. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yesenia is one of those people that calls me out on my pronoun lapses. You mean they,
Yes,
you
practice makes
mean
better.
yeah. I have to say that for me, um, it's made me very cognizant and it made me watch a lot more of those documentaries that we even talked about, Chubby. Because you just started talking about Stonewall, and we talked about the other day the Marsha P. Johnson documentary. You got to see it, right?
I'm sorry if I got to see it.
The Marsha P. Johnson one.
Oh yeah, of course I saw the whole thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I sat
Did
through
you
the whole
cry
thing.
as much as I did?
Huh?
Did you cry as
Sorry.
much as I did?
Actually, I didn't cry. I just got really upset. I thought it was just messed up.
It made you angry? Yeah.
Made me.
Well,
It made
part
me
of
more angry than sad.
yeah, I can
You guys are
understand
so awesome. I'm sorry. I could see them, so they're just there waiting.
Thank you, guys.
So
I think that what made me to the point of crying, maybe it was like anger to the point of that. It made me actually, and I never sent this or posted this to you guys, but I wrote like kind of like a love letter addendum to our listeners for the Stonewall episode because the thing that hit me the most from watching that documentary and Disclosure, which I think you also watched,
I
because that
did
day I
watch
was crying so hard and I was like, I'm watching Disclosure and I can't handle my life right now. I just kept crying. Was one of the people recorded or interviewed in it said it's LGBT. It's LGBTQ. The T is there. And the ones who started the movement, like started the fight, were the drag queens and the trans women and the trans men of the community, and they
Right.
were the ones being forgotten. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, which were the founders of the LGBTQ movement, the the reason they got so good at quieting groups was because they spent half that time quieting them from booing them. And we're not talking about the people that were trying to persecute them. We're talking about their own community was
Yeah,
booing
they did.
them
Yeah,
and shutting them
that
up
was
because
hard for me to watch.
that was hard to watch because it's like, I'm fighting for you. What are you doing?
That's why Silver River was just yelling at them, saying that she was, "I'm here for you guys, and this is how you're treating me, and this is
And
how you're gonna."
it broke my heart because this woman ended up homeless and living like in a shack that was built from pieces of tin, you know, after
Yeah.
having started an entire revolution for a community that was unheard.
Then she
and
eventually, yeah,
and that broke my heart. And then she finally, you know, found her way again and found a new wind and positivity in fighting again for the cause. But I it frustrated the crap out of me
yeah, she got better. Yeah, I know that was hard for me to watch.
because it's like they're doing so much. And it was because the within our own community, sometimes we look down on someone regardless. So
Right.
within, for example, I use this example, I think we've talked about this, Chubi. How within our own communities as Latinos,
Oh yeah. Mm.
they're racist as hell. Racist as hell. Right?
That
I have family members that are black and they are racist against our own family.
yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
why? What are you
It doesn't even make sense to me. Some trust me, same here. Family, we're not
yeah.
even gonna get on that, but
But it's again within the own LGBTQ community because they dressed as women or because they dressed as men, right? They were looked down upon as trying to be what they were trying to find equality from. The idea of equality is to be equal, not pull yourself away from. You know what I'm saying?
right. Like
That
we're
shouldn't
in
be
this
the battle.
together. Like we're in this together. Let's help each other. But yet you're tearing everybody down. Guys,
I
so
know.
we're missing only one of our contestants. I was a constant contestant. Carlos, where are you? So we guys can.
Carlos is the one who's missing. Fired.
I gave you away. I am so sorry. Please forgive me.
Bobby, sign on. Fired, fired.
You guys
Okay.
are doing
We'll give
awesome. You
Carlos.
guys
Is
hmm?
he on? Is he on?
I played the fifth on this one. He's still
He's
not on.
fired. We'll give you 2 more minutes, Carlos, and we'll talk about episode 6.
Yes, honesty and communication, which was one of my second favorite ones, because I
That
like
was
to talk and communicate. Because there's a difference between being honest and being just plain rude, and some people don't know the boundary or the line to that, and they're
yeah.
like scary one. Because it
Yeah.
depends on how you use your communication skills. How you communicate to someone, and how it's like
Absolutely.
they say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Mhm. Anybody else
Sometimes.
take any uh did you get any takeaways from the communication and honesty episode? For me, I'm still honesty and transparency is like numero uno to me in all of my relationships in life. And we discussed, I believe in that episode, that's where the whole conversation of relationships don't just have to be romantic, people.
Yeah, so we made it clear to let
We
everybody know
made
it
it
doesn't.
clear because I think our society puts such a strong and heavy focus on this romantic partner mindset, and it's like all relationships deserve intention and effort and transparency and communication. Family
I
relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, right? So we specify when the relationship dynamic is different, but in general, Relationship means dealing with another human being, being in a sort of consistent pattern of communication with another human.
Yes.
I'm in a relationship with you, Choobie.
Yes, we are.
We're in a relationship. See, I feel like that made so many people nervous. Everybody needs
Right?
to
Like
calm down.
they would have been like, oh, what do you mean you're in a relationship with her?
What?
Not a romantic one. Hello.
Calm down,
Oh,
Choobie.
you guys are awesome. Everybody's in. Ooh,
You
I'm
tell
so
them, see? Thanks.
excited. There's five of you guys. Well, five, not 10, but there's five of you guys.
Oh,
And I I'm thinking because we only have a couple of minutes before we start. What was episode 7? Because now I got it confused. Are you sure
episode, so
episode 6 was
piercings and tats. When was
piercings and
that?
tats? Was it, guys? Was it 6 or 7?
No, piercings and tats was 6. 7 was honest in communication because
Yeah,
7's my lucky number, and I was so happy it fell there.
there we
Boom.
go. We like tattoos. We like piercings. We want more. There you go.
I actually
That's
do
right.
want more. Will you get more tattoos?
Me?
Yeah.
I already have like 10 more planned. I mean,
10?
whatever skin I have left
Whatever skin you have left. Do you have any piercings in store?
that I already don't. Hold on. I'm thinking. Maybe, but
Maybe.
we can't talk about that.
I
Oh,
need more
guys, okay.
tattoos. Choobie,
Brian,
you're
can you come
lagging.
back, please? Yeah, I know. I just switched the volume.
Okay, okay.
I
Do
switched,
you
so when
guys
you
have any tattoos? I want to know. Does anybody
yes,
share your tattoos? I think you guys can actually share images. So if you can share pictures of a tattoo or a piercing, as long as it's not on a pee-pee.
yes, just keep it discreet. Yes, if send
Oh,
us
it
a
is
private message.
PG 18. And y'all has
I,
13 tats.
I remember those days.
My
I want
Tiani
more.
wants one.
Danny
13
also has
tats.
13 tattoos.
Oh, you are not kidding. You lie. I have
I know
two.
he has one.
On November, in November, it falls on a 13th. November 13th is a Friday the 13th. I'm going
Hey,
to go get a
I told you.
tattoo. Yes, you did. I'm going to go get
We
my
are.
squisher for a tattoo. Are you going to go? Are we going to go get a bonding tattoo?
We should.
I'm so excited.
6
We're
years
going to
back.
be recording it live. Can we record it live?
Can you imagine? Yes. Guys, tell us if
Okay,
we should record a tattoo
done.
live. Give us pointers.
I'm getting a
You know?
slightly
Oh,
larger one and it's all black, like shading. So, ow. We'll see if I fall asleep during this one. I fell asleep during this tattoo, and this one was so quick I didn't even notice. But I don't know. I'm getting a black cat stretching itself to symbolize my baby squisher fur. Uh, but I make no promises for being
I,
as tough for that one.
I can tell you guys what I'm gonna get. You guys gonna have to watch the episode. I don't know
Oh,
yet.
oh, you won't be like
I'm very
that.
impulsive. I'm very impulsive. Most of my tattoos were impulse. Like I was just passing by. Oh, let's get a tattoo. Like
Oh,
most of
that
my
I'm
piercings were.
excited to know what it is.
I
You know,
never thought about them when I went to get them. I was like, okay, that's
maybe
fine.
I'll
I
add
mean, I don't
something.
regret them. I love them, but let's
Maybe I'll
check.
add something at the last minute.
Who remembers episode 8? Chewie has a very bad memory. Somebody help her. Oh, Dana, you talk, but we can't hear you. Remember, you got a message.
Oh, Dana's
Yeah,
like, I know all of them.
I read her. I'm reading her lips, and I'm like, I know what you're saying, but nobody else can. Ooh, you guys, who's ready for the trivia game? Raise your hand. I see you all. Okay, I
Everyone's
know Dana
ready.
did. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
Let's just do
Everybody's
it and we'll come
quiet.
back to talking about the episodes. I'm excited.
No, we
I'm
only
gonna
have one more left. 8 and 9. 9
8
was
and 9.
consent. Oh no, we should come back to those two. We should go back to
Yeah, that
those.
one's heavy duty.
8 and
We'll
9.
come back to those.
9 is heavy duty. Guys, I'm gonna log you guys in. So, are you guys ready? Okay. They're looking at me like,
Let us
yes, we're
in.
ready. Okay, and introducing Aniel. He's in the live stream. Here he
Hi,
goes.
Aniel.
You're with us?
Hello. I have a background now.
I love it. I love
Oh,
your beautiful trans flag. I
Wait,
love
my
it.
pillow is showing. I did not see that. That's
Your what is showing?
my pillow on the bed.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Awesome Star Wars poster. I like
okay.
it.
Introducing Dana, one of our therapists who's been here helping.
No, Dana's not a
Hi.
therapist. There,
Hi.
she's an
Oh, she's not.
actress.
No.
No, I
Oh,
mean
my
she
bad.
might as well. She might as well be.
Therapist.
Lord knows she listened to me long enough to talk about stuff.
Oh, we are
Brian, like
not
a
therapists.
oh, well, I gave you the title. I'm not the therapist, no, now you are. And introducing Carlos, which I met, what was it, 3 years ago? Three?
Yeah, 3.
Well, here we go.
Hello, everybody.
Here
Hi.
you
Oh,
go.
A profesh,
hi. So profesh.
right?
He's like, hello. Oh, he dressed up too.
I'm a little
Okay.
partial to the. I'm a little partial to the very profesh guy.
I love you
And
guys.
introducing my friend Brian. Hey, everybody
Hmm.
say hello.
Hi, Brian.
Hello. Oh,
Why is the script lag?
Oh.
What's happening?
Are you trying to make a
Excuse
grand
me.
entrance?
Brian. Hey, Brian.
I fear for all of you because Dana was answering those hashtag and episodes questions
He
like
was
bah,
on
bah.
it.
My trivia hat is on.
This is the hostess of the Eco Challenge. I don't think you guys are ready.
Nico.
Brian had to log off for a second because I guess he's having a problem with his computer. But I'm gonna click on my best friend to launch if she's there. Okay, guys, let's see.
Hi, Dulange. Oh, there's Brad. Oh no, that's Dulange. Hi.
hello.
Hi.
Okay, I'm gonna get Brian back in. You guys better be ready for this trivia game. I
Okay, I'm
see.
gonna close my Facebook and open the questions so I know what's
I
happening.
sent them to you on your email. I
Yeah.
mean, on your
Oh, yeah, in the WhatsApp. I
whatever.
saw it. I saw it. So we only got 3 questions?
You guys. Well, I mean, we could. Well,
Oh,
for
I'm
the
gonna
first
make
one,
up
choose
another
the.
one. Don't you even worry.
How do we answer them? Do we just scream the answer?
No. So this is
I'm
how
ready to
it's gonna
scream.
go. This is how it's gonna go. You guys,
Yes,
what
rules.
Choobie is going to be the reader of the questions. I'm gonna be watching you because oh shit. Okay. So I understand we only have those first 3. After that, I'll take over and I'll ask another question. But this is the way that you buzz in. When you no talkie. No talkie. I almost don't want to tell you to mute because I know you guys are gonna say some silly stuff. So I don't want to mute you. But to buzz in, you're going to cross your arms in front of your camera, right? Big old cross, nice and
Okay.
visible. Okay.
And connect.
And
It's Brian.
there he is.
Sorry.
The first person that I see.
Is
Hold on, I don't want Brian to miss the explanation.
I'm sorry, Brian. Are you?
Brian, you're the cutest little white. Oh, I was gonna say little cutest little white spot, and then he went away. And then Carlos went away too. Welcome back. But I want your face. Where is your
You
face?
guys,
Oh.
you had 9 episodes to study this, and we did too because we forgot.
Right. So you buzz in. I will keep a lookout to see who the first person was. Ladies and gentlemen watching, do not write the answers. Pow pow. We're actually going to be giving you an opportunity to win something later. Crop
counting
their
on the audience
arms.
then.
How about their fingers? Oh, it crops out their arms. Okay, so they can do fingers. Is that better,
Oh, yeah.
Peter? Tata. 2 little fingers. Tata. Okay. So if this is the case, guys in the chat, do not write the answers. However, if you disagree with who I say was the first one to raise their little fingers, ta-ta. Okay? If I was wrong, you tell me, no, Vanessa, it wasn't Aniel, it was Dana. Or no,
don't
it
say
wasn't
that.
Dana. It wasn't Dana, it was Toulange. Do not take their opportunities away. Okay.
What?
Ryan, hello,
Ah,
welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Did you hear all of the rules, Brian?
Hi, Brian.
I will figure them out as we go.
Oh no.
Well,
Okay, so
you
you
hear
buzz
the question,
in.
okay? If you know the answer, go like this, and then
Okay.
we'll call on you.
Don't speak.
But
Yes, after I say your name, then you will say the answer.
who's gonna verify
Peter's like,
this?
I'm gonna verify the
Yeah,
first little fingers I see.
But are you gonna verify
And
the
if I'm
answer?
wrong, oh, I know all the answers.
Oh, she's like, I know the answers. Well, Choobie forgot.
Child, yes.
Know.
I know all the answers. And then once those 3 questions should be asked are done, I may have some extra questions for you. And I feel like Dana's just like, just get to it because I know
So-
everything.
She's like, I want to.
So that everyone
Nice.
knows, these lovelies have seen just about every episode, if not every episode, right? So they know what's up. And one of them was our first. No, I'm not. Can't say that because that might be one of the answers. I'm gonna shut up.
Why would you give it away?
I did. I said nothing. Look at this. I said nothing. I am shameless hug. Okay. So are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready, wonderful people?
Get your fingers ready.
Fingers up, but not crossed. Fingers up.
Can you guys hear me properly? So, okay, here we go.
Okay. I'm excited.
Oh,
I have my eyes
Here we
peeled.
go. Question number 1. What are the different types of communication? So,
Oh,
Oh.
Dana. Dana was all over it. Dana, what are the different types of communication?
Verbal, non-verbal, visual, and written.
What? Is she correct? I'm pretty sure that those were right.
Didn't you
1
know
point
the
for
answer?
Dana. I know the answers.
Thank you.
1 point for Dana.
I know the
Okay.
answer.
She's like, know the answer.
Dana
Okay,
is
guys.
so ready.
And it's only 3 questions. You guys are lucky because I was gonna.
Oh
do
no.
6.
I'm gonna add 3 more because this feels like an unfair advantage of Dana's. I don't know what's happening here. Okay.
Ooh.
Brian is
And
so
we
ready. He's
just
got the
went over
dukes up.
And we just went over this. So if you guys weren't paying attention, y'all sleeping. Name the episodes 1 through 9.
Dana,
Okay. The first one was
episode 1,
New Beginnings,
episode 2,
Change,
episode 3,
The Youth,
episode 4.
Stonewall.
Ah!
Oh, pronoun.
Wrong.
Ah, you died,
Wait,
Dana.
who was the second one who put their fingers up?
Aniel went kan chan chan chan. All right,
So,
Aniel.
Neil, you have to get all correct in order to continue. If not, 1 wrong, you're out.
Wait,
Episode
I have
1.
to start over.
Yeah.
I have to start over.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
Okay, so one was New Beginning.
Episode 2.
Then 2 changes.
All you had to do was listen to Dana. Episode 3.
Exactly, that's the problem. Wait, 3. I was focused on 4. That was my episode. The one that I participated. 3 was.
Alright.
No, it was not tattoos. It was not tattoos.
If 2 was
I forgot.
change, 3 was
Oh, damn
do
it.
do do do. Can I use that music or are we gonna get sued?
Change.
Takiti 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 takiti.
I'll have
Boop,
to
boop.
pass.
That's my song for you, and you're out of time, sir.
I want redemption.
I want to
So
see in the
who's next?
chat. Does Dana deserve redemption? Brian,
I know
Delon,
5,
Carlos,
6, and 7. That's all.
do you feel you can do this?
I give my consent.
All my stuff. Yeah.
All right, Dulange,
Guys,
do
you
you
can
believe you
go
can do
for
this?
it.
I don't know.
All right, Dana,
Oh,
you have
I
been
have
granted a
redemption.
second.
Oh, I'm so thankful.
yeah,
Okay.
you
All
got
right.
redemption.
Okay.
Really clarify 4 and 5 because you got them a little mixy.
Do you want me to start from the beginning or start with 4?
From the first one, episode 1.
Okay. New beginnings.
Yes. Episode 2.
Change.
Episode 3.
The youth.
The youth. Episode 4.
Pronouns.
Pronouns. Episode 5.
Stonewall.
Stonewall.
Yes.
Episode 6.
Episode 6 was, didn't you guys do memories? It was like memories of stuff.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
oh,
we
oh.
got it wrong.
Nostalgia.
Yeah,
That's
because
That
7
is
was
Episode
let's
7.
7 was Let's Talk, the communication one.
Yes.
Episode 8. Oh, she's
8
on
was
fuego.
tats and piercings.
Yes.
Episode 9.
And 9 was consent.
Boom shakalaka. Okay.
I got my memory.
Dana.
Oh my god. Oh my
Guys,
god.
can we please acknowledge?
right.
Okay.
Juice.
Fearless
did her
fan, let
homework.
us acknowledge that the hosts of the show did not know what episode 6 was either.
I know, I was
We
trying to
did
write it in the
memory.
comments backstage.
We didn't
Dana was
study
like,
that.
y'all, you got it
Like,
wrong. That's not what your episode was about.
That
No,
could have been the
Dulange, come
last
back.
question.
She left.
You got upset?
She's-
It's okay. We don't remember either. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. She just
No, come back. Come back.
She's back.
All right.
Damn.
So, the third question,
Ooh.
let's wait for Dulange to get back. There she is.
She's somewhere. You guys know more about it than I did. Wow. Where was I? Was not paying
Oh,
attention.
wow. It's crazy.
By the way, so lovely to see your faces. Haven't seen you guys in forever. Well, you know, Dana and Neil obviously haven't met you guys, but you know, Carlos
Yeah.
and Brian.
You
it's
guys
been a
stay
while.
where you're at right now. Stay where you are right now. Aniel, where are you calling us from right now? As before.
From home.
From home.
In Rio.
Listen, from Rio.
Yes.
Brian,
Oh,
where are you in the world?
I am in Georgia, close to Atlanta.
Oh, Georgia, close to Atlanta. Carlos, where are
Hello.
you, my love?
Hello from Houston, Texas.
Oh,
Oh.
Danny.
And
Where are
Dana?
you, Danny?
I'm in Miami Beach.
Yeah, you are. Dulange, where are you?
I am in Dora's heart. I'm sorry, Miami.
She's right here.
Choobie, where are you? Where are you in the world?
I do not disclose my information of my whereabouts.
Oh,
People are weird. I
As
am
every
in
single one of
somewhere
our
in
posts, we're on
Ooh,
planet
Carmen
Earth.
Sandiego.
secrecy.
planet Earth. Yes.
Planet Earth. All
Who
right.
said that?
So
Who said that?
I did. I said, as all of our posts, we're on planet Earth.
No, somebody said secrecy somewhere. Was it Delange? Delange was
Oh.
Are you
Fired.
No?
Oh yes, everybody in the chat, tell us where you're at, Peter. So we've got Yesenia and Hialeah.
Where are you?
Sharon, she's on fire. Yep, she really is. Okay, here we go, y'all. Are we ready? Dana has slaughtered the first 2 questions. We've got one more question from Choobie before I ask you 3 more surprise questions. Because we're gonna make it juicy for y'all. Because there's reasons. There's things to be won here. This is for like stuff. This is for stuff. Okay.
Y'all getting some stuff. So y'all
Fingers up.
Stuff we all get.
Fingers up on your mic. That sounds so dirty.
okay.
Fingers up. I'm that guy. Okay, go ahead,
Have some
Choobie.
friends.
Question number 3. What are the stages of change?
Oh, this is
Oh.
a hard
What?
one.
Oh,
What
Carlos,
are the
I know you know this.
change? Dun. of change.
Oh.
Changes.
Uh,
Ooh, nobody knows the stages of
you
changes without
gotta
change.
know.
Dana knows.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Oh.
She's
All right,
trouble.
Dana.
She knows.
Dana's done,
Dana.
yeah.
Because I
All right.
liked that episode. Okay, it's a lot of big words. It's like
I got
pre-contemplation.
it.
Oh, pre-contemplation,
Yeah.
Oh.
contemplation,
Yeah.
action.
Oh, there's one right before action.
Right, yeah, it needs to be in order.
hmm, I don't know what it is.
What do you do before you take action?
You I don't know. I think I know the other one. I don't know the one.
Your
in the middle.
time has run out, Dana.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Anybody?
does anyone want to challenge Dana? She gave you 2 of them. She got you started, and she even gave you the 4th one.
Yeah.
Right. Anybody? Delange?
There's
I might
6.
be making up the word.
Okay,
Anybody
That
want to?
depends. Could I say it how I want to say it?
I'll try it. Is it
Remember, guys, do not give out any clues in the chats. Can't help
Peter
it.
Bean.
I can't
Okay,
even
go
see
ahead.
the chat, to be honest. I only see our chat here, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
we don't see the
It's
chat.
okay. We
Right.
don't.
No.
Okay, good. Still.
You
Never
got,
know.
yeah. Feel free. So there's pre-contemplation, then there's contemplation. Is it reflection
No.
and then action?
No, it's not
No.
reflection. Dulange, you said you wanted to take a stab at it?
Go ahead.
Don't laugh.
I won't laugh. I'm not laughing.
Judgment
I'm
free.
ready.
I didn't want to laugh, but now I do.
Oh! There's when you
Come
think
on.
about
Okay.
it,
Here we
and
go.
then when you talk about it, and then when you act on it.
Those are
Oh,
3,
you used
and
to
those are the descriptors of the steps, but
Yeah.
there's 6 steps, y'all.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Guys,
Anybody else?
you
Dana,
guys are
I
doing
believe
good.
in you.
But for 3,
Number
I can't get that
3,
one in the middle.
before you
No,
take
that's the only
action,
one
you must first.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah. How
Brian, go for it, Brian.
You would either maybe accept or like come to terms with. I don't know the word, but
It's something with a shun in it.
Ah,
react.
Yeah,
I tried
Carlos.
reflection.
I see Carlos going through it because I feel I know you know it.
Wow.
right.
This is that one.
So it's time for the
Just kidding.
answers. Y'all ready?
Yes.
You want
Wait.
to share or you want me to read?
No, go ahead.
Pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation,
Oh.
action,
The 5th one,
maintenance,
maintenance.
and,
Yes, I knew the 5th one.
recurrence.
Relapse.
Nah,
Yep,
that's too
yep,
much.
yep.
Relapse, yeah.
I knew the 5th one.
Dang!
To launch was
Too
like, and I'm done. I'm done.
No,
We tried
that's
so
too much.
hard.
And guns
Yeah, I
to
sure did.
Yes,
It was good,
yes,
though.
you can. At this point, when they don't know the answers anymore, y'all can totally say it. All right. So
Oh,
those
yeah.
were the top Choobie questions. Hold on. I'm gonna say the
That
second.
you guys helped us pick.
You guys helped us
You guys
pick those.
helped us pick.
So I'm gonna take the second.
Look.
I'm gonna take the second most popular questions. Ooh.
Read. Your eyes on.
Here we go. Here you go. I'm watching you. What was the first platform used for No Filters, No Fears to air? Okay, that was definitely Dana.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Instagram.
We all remember the Instagram.
Oh,
Yes, we
yeah,
do.
we do.
Wow.
Painfully so.
Painful.
How far we've come. All right. So
Very fancy and stuff. Continue.
I know. Look at us. We fancy now.
Can't put-
Okay, so ooh,
That was an easy one. Giveaway. See, everybody was like,
this one is really easy. Fingers better. Like Dana put her fingers down. Ooh, the cockiness is real. Okay. What was the name of our first interviewee? What was the name of our yes? Aniel, what was the name?
Was it Aniel Rocha?
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, do it yourself.
I know this one. Yay. So
Everybody was like,
oh my god.
yeah.
I would
I was
hope
gonna
that
say-
you
I was
know
gonna
your
say
name.
Jessica, but that, I guess that wasn't an interview, right?
No, that was an audio. But the actual
Yeah.
interviewee was Aniel. That would have been a trick question. I'm glad Aniel paid attention because I saw his face. He was like, I don't know. Oh, it's me. All right. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Here we go. Because these they're a lot. What tattoos do both Vanessa and Choobie have? Go. Carlos, that was you. Actually.
Yeah,
Semicolon.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, there's another one?
How do you not know my
a
tattoos?
musical note.
Exactly. There we go. If you went based on her two tattoos, one, guys.
I only
yes.
have two.
Okay.
All right.
You do have
So now we have Aniel with one, Carlos with one, Dana with three. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have. Okay, in the chat, really quick, help us out. Should we ask two more questions? Because I have more questions. We have other ones that rated highly. At least two people give us a yes and somebody second that yes. So we can make this a really fair win. Okay?
Well,
Here we go.
The chat's giving yes. Everybody over here on our
Chat. I can't see
I'm
anything.
Yeses. You can, but I can't. Hello, everyone. No? Wow, not a single
Okay.
yes yet.
Oh,
Damn,
wow.
guys.
Yes.
Oh,
Where's
Oh,
the
yes.
audience?
Yes. Two more
Thank you,
questions. Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Here we go.
yes, more questions. Two more.
Okay. Here we go. And these are new, so I hope you're ready.
Ooh, they're new. I don't
Choobie,
even know
are you
Ooh.
do you look are you looking at the fingers? Because I'm going cross-eyed trying to look at the fingers.
Okay, you
Okay.
can look at. Okay, I got it. I'm looking at the fingers. I'm looking.
Okay, look at the fingers. What special segments are there during No Filters, No Fears? There are two special segments. Ooh, Aniel, that was totally you first.
Oh,
Aniel
all
was
right,
the
all
first
right.
one.
It's the read a book.
But what,
You gotta give us the
And
right name. You
the
gotta
right
be
what
the
is the
right.
Damn it.
Hold on, Dana. Let's give him a try.
Dana, let the people try.
Go ahead, Dana. Go ahead.
No, do launch. Brian, do you?
I know, I know
Have.
what the segments are, but I don't remember the names.
I'm sorry.
Wait, Brian feels like he knows.
I think I know the reading is fundamental. And,
No, those are the hashtags, but what are the segments? What is the name of this?
I don't know the exact by name, but one is like
Exactly.
bibliography of books that are related to the topic. And then the second one
Peter's like shouting it out. Peter's like, I know.
is to do with like links where you can learn more about
Dulange, any chance you may no?
She's
Dana,
my
go for it.
With my heart.
Choobie's book
Dulange's like my
corner.
heart. Choobie's
Go,
book
Dana.
corner.
Yes.
And Monday music with Vene.
No. Music.
It's Music Mondays.
yeah.
But there's
But you
another
get half a
one
point.
you added at the end.
Half a point. All right. Here's the other question. Let's see. What was the other high rated one?
Wait, is she getting a point or not? Because I was kidding.
Nah, she got half of it wrong.
It's true. It's
I
true.
love you, Dana.
You're wrong.
But you're already too far ahead. There's a choo-choo out there. Okay.
Yes.
What day? No, I feel like y'all won't know this, but I hope you do because it was posted today. It was posted today. When did our first episode air?
I feel bad that I know all of these.
And we just talked about it today too. Damn. People weren't paying
Dana, go
attention.
for it because your fingers are the only ones up.
It was May 27th.
That's when.
You're off by 2 days.
Oh.
No, hold on. She's technically right because that's when we posted it.
But it was
Wow.
it was the same day as George Floyd, which was the 25th, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, but you're correct that we did post it that day, so that was a tricky thing. Peter,
It was
Dana, you
tricky,
better
so
win.
technicality.
That
I'm
is
all
true.
in.
That is
So
absolutely
deep.
true.
Are you guys? I don't know. I'm gonna
All
show
right.
this if you guys can see it on the chat. Hold on. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this comment?
That they can see. That
Well,
they can see.
Spotlight.
All right. Here is the last question. Last
Well, you asked
question.
3, but okay.
Oh, there's one more.
Continue.
Yeah.
This is?
This is from
I thought
okay. These are like the second most the highest scoring questions. Oh, I should make it really hard. I should make it really hard. What platforms can you hear and or watch No Filters, No Fears? Carlos! No, wait. I don't know if it was any other Carlos.
I wasn't paying attention. But everybody raise your hand.
I was looking at Dana and I saw Carlos's fingers.
But I think Danielle put it up first, but I don't know.
Oh shit.
Will they
Okay.
chat self?
Carlos. Oh, Dulange, come back. Go ahead, Carlos. If you
Me?
mess up,
Where's the last
Aniel automatically wins. No kidding.
All right, let's give this a shot.
Guess-
This is available
Aniel will
on.
automatically get the point, but he still won't
The
win.
second place. I'm
We're
happy with
listening.
it.
So this is Facebook Live, Spotify, Apple Music, Google. What's it called? The Google one. I know it's available on Google services.
Okay, good enough.
Am I missing one? How many am I missing?
You're missing 2.
I'm missing 2. Wow. Okay. Well, those are the ones I know.
Womp womp womp. You went for it. I believe in you. You did
Okay,
really
okay.
well, actually. Aniel,
I know,
go
I know.
for it.
It's Facebook Live, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and YouTube.
Yeah.
There's one more.
Oh.
Did I say Apple Music?
Oh.
No, that's the one. I think that was the one that was
Alright.
missing. So 2 points
Yeah,
for Aniel. 1
Very
point for
good.
Carlos, and our resounding winner that I'm sure could have gotten them all if we but she was being nice. Dana. Say tomorrow.
Thank you.
Carlos is like giving you high fives to the side.
So tell her
I
what she's getting.
High five, Dana.
So
Thank you so
you
much.
guys have been watching us do this all day. You've been watching us do this all day. Dana, you get
I
our
want
first
that.
piece of merch. You get a mug.
Yay!
Yes.
And I
You
can
win a mug and
say-
some extra little goodies. Guys, but the fact is that you are like those bunch that have been watching from the beginning. So you each get a little love from No Filters, No Fears. So we do need you to email us your address so that we can send you a little package with a little loving from us. Thank you so much for participating. Even if you didn't know the answers, we know you were watching. We see your little number go
So
poop.
the email, you guys can send it to the email that you guys got this link from. You guys can send it and it will get right to me. Okay, so
Woohoo!
Yes, no
Thank
filters,
you.
no fears at Gmail. Guys, thank you so much
Thank
for
Thank
you.
coming
you,
on live with
guys.
us.
Mwah.
And
Congrats
Anna
on the
back
big
in the
one.
chat.
Oh,
Oh, wait, let's take a selfie.
Oh,
Everybody take a
Yeah.
selfie.
I've taken
One,
several.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3,
Wait, who?
post.
So 10, the episode 10.
Just look at the camera.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
I
10
like
for
that
us.
yellow.
Thank you guys
Oh.
so much. Stick out, like, go back to your Facebook and keep watching because we got, oh, excuse me.
For sure.
That's what happens
Who
when you
took
drink
the
fizzy water.
picture?
We got announcements to
Who
make
took,
before we sign off.
who took the picture?
Okay.
Bye, Carlos.
I did.
Dana.
On my
Bye.
phone.
Bye,
Damn, Carlos.
Carlos.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye, Dana.
Bye bye.
see ya.
Brian,
Bye,
it's so nice to see your face.
Luana.
On your face. I see you.
I wanted to
Bye.
be the last one.
That's right.
Bye.
Make that exit.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Ooh, I feel like we should do this so much now.
This was so much fun.
We're gonna
More
keep
shameless
doing like a trivia on
Yeah.
y'all because when
Like what?
episode 20 rolls around, I don't. Somebody's got to take on Dana and take her down from her magical thing. Now, here's the thing: we're gonna make some 2 more questions because we've got these things to give away
Oh, that's for our audience in the comments.
in the chat. Yeah, so
In
we're
the
gonna ask. Choobie will ask a question and I'll ask a question.
Ooh.
First person to type in the correct answer will win one of these. If you're wondering what the hell it is, let me take it down. It's a piñata. It's a mini piñata, guys. And it's full of goodies, surprise goodies. Some are no filters, no fears goodies, and some are not no filters, no fears goodies. So
Yes.
everybody gets to walk away with something today. So let's see. I feel like that should
Okay.
be the other way, no? Is that how you read it?
What
Yeah.
question can Chubby ask? Yes, congrats, Dana.
Congrats, Dana. I'm so proud. Dana is, I listen, you are one of my favorite human beings. You truly are. I met Dana on doing a tour of a children's play, and I made it through because of the Dana and our happy hours after.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, my question
I hope
to
everybody's ready with their typing fingers. First answer in wins the numero uno.
number 1. And the question is, remember, keep them typing fingers going. Like you,
Okay.
Peter, you've been like, on that. Okay.
Peter, I feel like Peter's got to win something because Peter's been on point.
Hashtag friends supporting friends. Look at that.
I love it. Yes.
So,
I love that new hashtag. I dig it.
so my question to you guys is, Dulon says Dana has soft to you. You can
See, that's what's called sportsmanship. You know what I'm saying?
no
That
bitterness.
no bitterness is like, I see you. You did your, I want to,
Fair and square.
motivation. I dig it.
So here
All
is
love.
question number 1.
Okay.
Get your fingers ready. The first comment I see is the first winner. Question number 1. Can you name at least 3 no filters, no fears hashtags?
That was going to be my question. I love that you asked it.
And
No,
go.
it's fine. It's fine. You know, I got a bunch going. Hey.
So name 3 hashtags. No filters, no fears hashtags. And go. I don't see any. Guys.
Remember, there's a little bit of a lag from the answer. So I'm
Oh,
gonna check our Facebook to see if it shows up faster
no,
there.
I see it. It's. Let's see. Did you?
Name three of them.
It has to be 3. And it has to be the ones. Okay, I see. We got 1. Okay, Peter, but we need 2 more. If not, you're out of it. Come on.
Reading is essential is 1. Yeah.
So far, Peter's on the lead.
We said a bunch of them at the beginning of the episode too.
And they're everywhere.
And one of them is like Peter's favorite that he gave us an entire t-shirt idea about, like we hadn't had it already
And you
before.
guys could cheat. Come on. Go.
Just go to the Instagram.
Oh, Dana says, can she still play? The ones that are already playing.
Oh, Peter. Look, see, Dana, you got beat. Peter already said it. We're not therapists. No, not poop. It's not poop.
Oh, nope.
Peter, he's not poop.
What the hell? We never used that as a hashtag. That was today's joke. Danny's like, we're not therapists. Reading is essential. Choobie's book corner.
Those are 3 of them.
Oh, Danny, you get the number 1 with our little goodies inside.
Danny. All right.
So that one is for Danny. Now the 0 goes to who?
Let's see.
Brian, you were 2 minutes late.
Caca.
So now your question.
All right. So my
So
question
now your
will
question.
be, Name the title. Name the title. Oh, no. Hold on.
Nothing that we already discussed. Something that's gonna make them think.
Okay. Name the title of one book mentioned during Choobie's reading book corner, and one of the songs on any, and there are currently 7, 8, 9, 10. There are currently 4 playlists on our Spotify, No Filters, No Fears Music Spotify, okay? The name of one song on any of the playlists and one of the book titles. You don't need to know the author, just the book title. From what?
We're gonna get in. Whoever gives the answer first. I'm watching. We're waiting.
I mean, there's ways of cheating, is all I'm saying.
Literally.
You can go to the Instagram, we post it, or you can just straight up go to the Spotify.
And Choobie's Book Corner is literally on YouTube, Instagram. We're helping you guys. Obviously, the ones that already played on the game.
I feel like I should. Let me see. No, this is the podcast. This isn't the.
I'm waiting. Tick tock, tick tock.
Tick tock, tick. I mean, I'm gonna shuffle play, see what happens first. I'm giving them like hints and everything. And this is all from one playlist, but yeah. All the hints are being given. Hey. Don't remember any of the books. If you can't. Oh.
So nobody remembers.
Oh my goodness, guys. We're giving you even time to look it up. Because it's on the Instagram.
Y'all guys getting plenty of times to look it up. Shush. Okay, if you guys don't get this question, we're gonna go on to one last.
Oh,
Ryan, a cultural history of body piercing by Bonnie. Ooh, and get the party started by Pink. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
I dig it. Hold on. I feel like I gotta leave something to playing in the background.
So yes, Brian, you are correct. He wins the 0.
Oh wait. What did Anil say? I posted it. Where?
Well, Brian was but Brian and Anil already were playing.
Right, but
where did he post it? I don't see Anil's post anywhere.
Anil posted it a little bit higher, and it says a cultural history of body piercing, soft animals.
Oh, but Soft Animal is a song,
But that's the name of the artist. I wanted the name of the song. So technically,
Brian
Brian got it.
Sorry, Anil. I mean,
And yeah, you still won something. You're still getting a little gifty gift.
everyone is getting a gift. Just to let you all know.
Right.
Obviously, the
All the
winner.
ones that, all the people that participated get a little something from us. Choobie
Yes.
just got that extra little something something.
Just make sure you send me. Just make sure you send me the your addresses and your
Yes.
information.
So
Oh, and
now
no,
we're,
it wasn't the lag. It was you actually your actual comment came first. But yeah,
it
right.
just wasn't complete, baby.
Yeah, it was just incomplete. So,
Anya Brian won fair and square.
you got see. Become friends with each other. Go at each other up.
Yeah.
Go friendships and stuff.
I'm so happy about my gifty gift. Hashtag gifty gift.
Oh, and that is by Aniel. We're
There
gonna
you
give
go. Anya, you get credit for gifty gift. We're not, I'm sorry, Peter, poo poo caca is not gonna catch on.
uh, no,
And I
no.
played for you a good chunk of some Beatles music, so you're welcome. So the number one goes to
Dan,
uh Danny. Danny, congratulations. And the second one goes to
Brian.
Brian, who did not do so hot during the trivia. He didn't even get one answer. Because we won friendship dating for the cheesy, delicious win. I love cheese. I love
Look at this. Look at all these new hashtag fair and
fair
square.
and square. Okay, so wait, I gotta write these down because we got
Look,
fair and square.
everybody's loving the new hashtag gift to give. Look at that. Sharon's like love it. We love it.
Gifty
Oh,
gift.
and then someone
And
says,
just know that now, so that's part of our announcement. Go ahead, Chewy. Start with the announcements.
"Ooh,
We got
wait."
the gifty gift hashtag. Gifty gift. Friends supporting friends.
So wait. So we're talking about what we talked about. 'Cause,
Yeah. The stuff, the inside scoop.
so Dana, you're the proud, recipient of one of our cups. Congratulations, as you know.
Yeah.
But
Boom.
we will be having this beautiful mug. Not in this color though. It's just gonna be a plain white one with
Right.
a hashtag.
For now.
For now, plain. If you guys want one, it's gonna be available soon. So
It'll
let
have
us
the
know.
logo right in the front. So when you sippy
Right,
sip.
just like this. So let us know. We are gonna have merch coming up as well. That is happening. Merch. Is the link to
Yeah.
the merch store? Oh, bet your butt it is. Everything's gonna be.
Yeah.
So we will give you the links soon. Be prepared. Look out.
Right. The links are coming up for the merch store because there will be more merch added, especially
Yes.
after a particular episode that's coming up where one of our favorite merch is going to start coming out. But we got to talk about it. And actually, the winners will be the first one to know what that merch is. Oh, the winners.
So please make sure you send us your addresses because you guys are gonna get our first look into our merch.
Yep. Next comes the We're Not Therapists merch, please. Oh, but it's happening. And
Oh
no, Peter, you're not getting 20%.
well, it technically wasn't Peter who said that, but sure, he's still not getting 20%.
um,
Oh,
and there's also a new thing on our Instagram. Go
who
ahead,
noticed
Julie.
it? Was the new thing we're talking about? Who noticed it? Who noticed it? Nope, nobody noticed it.
Nobody noticed something new in our
No,
bio?
nothing weird. No.
Our barter for 50%. Peter, you're losing me. The higher the number, the less I care.
So the new thing on our Instagram is we added a link tree. So that link tree will take you directly to our merch store, which still coming up. To our YouTube, to our Facebook, and to iTunes and all of our other
And our Spotify's and all the things.
both Spotify's podcast and the Spotify playlist music. Those are two different things. You'll get both links are there.
Yep.
So
That
um that's the new thing we added. So it just takes you straight there. So now you don't have to look for the link for YouTube, and you don't have to, where is it? Just go there. Takes you all
Click, click.
to everything. Yes, one link, multiple. Yes.
Multiple places to go, guys, and none of these progresses in the podcast, in this venture that we started on 1 May 25th. Uh, Actually, it started before that because Choobie and I were in discussions about this from way before the pandemic. And then the pandemic began, and we're like, let's just do it, because if not, we're never just going to get it going. But we wouldn't be to episode 10 with link trees and merch, coming out to you so that you could have your favorite mug, share your favorite hashtag. We wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for your constant support and signing off. And all that we ask is that you continue to sign on every time, because we love your feedback, we love your engagement, and that you tell your friends. Tell your friends to watch, especially if you know it's an episode that would speak to them, or that you're like, this person really needs to hear this, because I don't know how to tell them, but maybe these two loudmouths can. Yeah, because we'll put them in their place. We'll put them in their place. So please keep sharing, and share your ideas. DM us. So now it's Choobie's time for.
Choobie's the corner.
Yeah, I was like, Chad, and
I was like, what's happening?
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna give you some music, Choobie, as an intro. I'm gonna give you your new favorite song. You ready? This is Choobie's new favorite song, and she just doesn't know it. I'm so ready to play it for you.
So today on Choobie's Book Corner.
Here's your song.
Everybody, y'all better be jamming over there.
This is, you're right, there was only 3 playlists, by the way. It's from episode 8. Piercings Intact, Los Amigos Invisibles, Corazón.
Peter, teamwork was not lost. I know what she was talking about.
Listen, Peter.
We're dramatic. How
Don't
dare you?
start.
We don't like you anymore.
No,
So on today on
never.
Book Corner, from episodes 1 through 9, Choobie is prepared. I know what I'm talking about, guys. I promise you. But
I caught Choobie off guard.
See, that's the difference. That's the difference. No, but seriously, from today's on Choobie's Book Corner, from episodes 1 through 9, the book that spoke the most to me was The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. I love that book. It encompasses everything that we've talked about from episodes 1 through 9: communication, honesty, and just being true to yourself and just doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
So I like that book, and I just go and read it, go find it. It's everywhere. And it's very informational, and it's very, I don't know, it guides you. So I just thought it was a very good book to read. So that's the only one I have for Choobie's Book Corner. That was my summary from 1 through 9.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you guys have any books to share, any links,
you know what to do. And I think, and Miguel Ruiz is also who wrote the 4 Agreements, who we mentioned in Choobie's Corner during episode 7. Right? Honestly,
Dana, are we right? Are we right?
Honesty and communication, the 4 Agreements.
I have a set of 3 that came together, and that was one of them as well. Yeah, the 4 Agreements, the Mastery of Love, and then Knowledge. It was called Knowledge of something, The Voice of Knowledge. Sorry. So those 3 books were together, and that's how I found. Oh my God, it's beautiful. He writes beautifully, so very knowledgeable as well. So.
Yep.
And what's going on Music Mondays with Vane? What's going on over there?
I'm going to play my song choice. Shameless plug for Origen. This is Coexiste. Right? Coexistir. Sorry. No, Coexiste. I said it right. Origen. And they are on Spotify. And that's Carlos playing in there.
In where?
One of our parts in Origen.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Carlos.
And it's such a great song. I put it in the episode 10 playlist because the message, the lyrics are badass.
I did listen to the whole playlist today, and I was like, woo. And I added a couple, as you can tell. You were like, whoa, what is this? But yeah.
A wonderful ad. So follow them on Spotify. Wonderful, wonderful people.
So
Um,
yeah,
let me turn this down a little bit. So episode 10, the big 1-0, is already on Spotify. No filters, no fears. Music, right? Is that the entire title? Yes, it is.
yeah.
Music. And remember, right now it's 8 through 10. I lied. I said 4. It's only 3. And each one of those are collaborative. To exist is to be free. That's what the main lyric says. To coexist is to be free. I love the song. I really did. As soon as I heard it, I wrote to Carlos. I was like, this is my favorite song. And there's clips of Martin Luther King speaking, of the news talking about the uh, inequality when it comes to the LGBTQ community. And it's amazing. It's a great song. So uh, the Big Ten consists of, yes, celebration songs like Madonna, Celebrate, and things like that. But it also consists of songs from the Beatles, Come Together. There's Let's Get It Started, things about getting a party started. And there's songs from my favorite musical, one of my favorite musicals, Hair. It's not Hamilton, okay?
If you
And
guys don't get the inside joke, you better go back and go look at the
watch,
rest of the
yeah.
episodes. Episode 9.
It's from Hair the musical. There's 2 songs in there from Hair because it's a big musical that deals with revolution and change and injustice, and standing up for things. So I highly recommend listening to this playlist because it's got a really interesting mix. I even got some Stevie Wonder in there because you cannot have Stevie Wonder. Higher Ground, which is a badass song. So there's a good mix of music, Spanish and English. And our playlist before even had a little Portuguese. Aniel, I was thinking about you. So check out our playlist, add songs. They are all collaborative playlists. So if a song matches that theme of that topic, you can add it for the Big Ten, as long as it deals with party atmosphere or anything from episode 1 through 7, which don't have playlists. Feel free to add it. It's going to be our biggest playlist yet. And that's it for Music Mondays with Vane.
So I do have a question. So you mean hair or hairspray? Just hair? I don't know, cause
Oh, no, there's so Hairspray. You know what? Hairspray is also a very provocative musical if you really think about it because it deals with segregation.
it is.
But
That's why I
no,
was asking you.
Hair
I
is
don't think
actually, it takes place in the 70s.
I gotta watch that one then, cause I don't know about that one. That was
You
always like,
have to. Hair, and one of my favorite songs is Easy to Be Hard. And it's about, like, it's so easy to talk about, oh, I care about injustice. I care about this. It's really cute to say it, but you got to do something about it.
right,
And you also have to practice it not just with the cause that you're fighting for, but with everyone, right?
right.
Your cause will fall on deaf ears if you treat people unkindly just cuz. Let your voice be heard through kindness and through your actions. We're going to achieve so much more leading by example than in just shouting at each other, canceling shit out.
Just make sure that your actions and your words they match, because you can't say something and then do something else and act like a total dick about it. That doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So hardcore heavy metal reggaeton, Peter. I told you, if you find me a hardcore heavy metal reggaeton song,
that
or
would
if
be.
you mix one for me, I will put it on there.
He knows how to play. He better go make something up.
Go make it. And the Portuguese song is in the consent playlist. It's Mama Peyote, right? And that's that song. What our favorite song from that one is No Me Toques Mal. I can't.
Oh
La
my
Muchacha is
god!
fire.
Do
It's
not.
such a good episode. So we never discussed about episode 8 and 9.
That's what we're gonna do
So
now.
we'll say that real quick and then we gonna call it a night.
Yes. So wait, what was episode 8 again?
Dana? What was episode 8?
Dana, calling Dana. Hello.
No,
Calling Dana.
I remember episode 9 because it was our last one, and that one's more obviously in my mind. But
That
episode
was tats. That was piercings and tats.
8.
Remember the one we didn't talk, we talked about piercings and tat
Yeah.
in the wrong place. 6 was Memory Mondays.
Oh yes. You know what I learned about like Memory Mondays, like in retrospect when I was here and I was just thinking. that is good to still have those childhood little things that you
Yeah,
like,
man.
and like to look back at it and you're like, oh, that's so cute. Obviously, it's not. I'm not asking you to like sit there and play with your toys now as an adult, but
I mean, why not?
don't let your inner child die.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It's easy for that to happen as adults, isn't it?
Yep, right here.
Yeah, we get caught up in like the everyday. What would you say is still your favorite thing that is still kind of adulty but makes you feel like a kid again, that connects you to that child Choobie?
I don't know, just running around the grass with no care in the world, just running, just
And
go.
without shoes.
Well, I don't like shoes, but yes, without shoes, without
Without
shoes.
shoes. I love to
Yeah,
walk
I
around the
mean,
grass
just
barefoot.
that, and without the care in the world, without have people thinking you're crazy or what is that old lady or like that girl over there doing, without
Yeah.
having that in your mind to just do it.
Yeah.
I feel that connects me because kids just do things without the consequences, without no judgment, with nothing, just carefree, and that's what I think, and I love doing that.
Yeah.
Let it rain out there. Let's go. We're running.
Let's go. Yes, puddle splashing.
And what
I-
about you?
For me, I mean, for me it's a big thing. I love playing video games. I love reading comic books, I love watching cartoons, adult cartoons and kid cartoons. I love
I love
waking
those
up and
cartoons.
watching cartoons. I still do that. I still have my stuffed animals. I'm a giant child and I love taking care of kids because they definitely remind you how to play. And as an actor, that's massively important. Part of my acting training, like that I provide as a teacher, one of my group classes are called the playground because everything we learn individually we put into play with other adults, but we do it in a way that's not, there's no rules, right? We're always, everybody wants to place rules on us. It's like, okay, you have to act like this and you have to do this. Yeah, there's some rules, but in general, kids when they're playing with their GI Joes, their Barbies, their cars, or whatever the case may be, they are not thinking, they are just being. And I think that's such a huge thing we can learn as adults, to just be in the moment, second circle, be present. Yeah.
And that's the most beautiful thing about it.
Yep.
And
Preach.
now
Con-
episode 9.
Oh, that was the Mac Daddy.
So if you guys know, we had to split
Yeah.
it into 3 episodes. If you, well, 3 sections, however you want to call it. So if you guys were watching, you know that the first one was just like introduction, talking about, what was it, like consent in another way that was
Right.
not in the sexual manner.
Right.
That's
We
where,
definitely got into that heavily because but
yeah, we got into that, into like the second part of it,
the second
where,
section.
yeah, where we described certain, the definitions of certain words and what they meant, and then links and then things like that. And then the last one was just like what, like we just rounded everything up and just like a
Yeah.
summary of everything. But it was very heavy. It's a miracle we can
Yes.
cry. Like,
There was a moment there where we kind of started to go, like I started to cry. I mean, I was really appreciative that the conversation, like we did talk about consent in other ways. Consent in as something as simple as asking to be able to give someone a compliment if you're just meeting them, or may I share something with you? Are you in this headspace for me to share something with you? Or consent when it comes to work, contracts. Are you giving away your right to say yes or no to things, or your name to be used, your face to be used for something that you may not be in agreement with? But the sexual aspects of it, just like we talked about, not every relationship has to be a romantic one. Not every kind of consent has to be related to sex. However, because of the society that we live in, the type of consent that is most in the forefront is the sexual one. And it is massively important because so many people have to live with this emotional harm done to them, this physical harm done to them. And it's a horrendous thing. I have so many friends, you know, that have had
and that's
to
what
endure that. No, no, no. Go ahead.
Yeah, and
Because
that's
then
what
if
we
not, I
thought it
cry.
was, and that's why we thought it was so important to also mention that it's just not that, work, home, friendships. There's some friendships that you think this is right, but you don't realize it because you've been friends for so long.
Overstepping. Yeah.
Right, and you think it's okay because you've been friends for so long, so it's okay for you to do it. Then you come to realize you're like, wait, I don't even like it. I don't know why I'm letting it happen. So we decided, or we just happened actually, to talk about it in steps. With families, especially in
Yep.
families, with children at school,
Right.
and we took it, step by step until we got to what we know as to be
Yep.
consent, only equates to sexual.
Yeah.
So just remember, it's a all round aspect. Consent is everything and all.
I
Even
think,
simply, can I call you?
yeah.
So
Yeah, something that you would think that is very simple, and we're not going to get hung up on those kinds of things. But the more we practice consent or the asking of consent in the smallest ways, the more it becomes the everyday, and the more people feel safe with one another and feel um, able to be vulnerable, right? Which is what we would all wish to be. It's not like we reserve I don't feel like we should reserve vulnerability for specific cases. It should just be our state, but I can understand why it's not,
right,
right? In a world like now where there is this barrier of understanding of consent, right? Of understanding of traumas and triggers, which is why we use the elephants,
right,
right?
exactly,
There's a barrier in being able to be as vulnerable as one might want to be, because there's no safety zone, right?
and this is
So
where communication comes in as well, and honesty, and
let
if
me tell you, after that communication and honesty episode and transparency and consent, I have become so much more aware of those things' existence in my life and what they mean to me and my need for a
right,
specific level of it. And so grateful to those who provide it. I find myself saying thank you so much to people. I'm like, thank you for being this way.
right, you get to acknowledge and you get to see how some people are, like some people just won't invite themselves to your house thinking because you've been friends forever that you could come over. They would like to hear the consent of an invite. You're invited to
Hmm.
my house. You're invited to come over. You're invited to be with me today. Like, are you? And simple little things like that that you don't realize that are happening until you have the conversation. Remember what I said? If you watch
Yep.
episode 3, part 3 of episode 9, sit in your uncomfortableness. Sit in that.
Peter. Peter said transparency. Eh, that's a hard one. As I choke, don't have
It is. It
it
is a
is
tough one, but you could be transparent with honesty and not be a douche about it.
right, but I think he means more like being being very honest about. And I think we talked about this in the episode. Being transparent, how that's gonna uh, how that's gonna be received by the other person, and then we talk about that of like someone's ability to be transparent or not, genuine even in what they would
Right,
want or not, depends sometimes a lot on their fears based on past experience, their
no,
fears of how someone will react to this piece of information, right? Or this occurrence. And I can understand that. But Peter and anyone else who feels, I've felt this way and I understand you. It is tough because that there is that fear of, okay, this person's going to lose their shit, or I'm going to lose this person, or I'm going to create a rift with this person. You're going to create a bigger rift. And I can almost 100% guarantee this, even though we are not therapists. Um, I'm not going to read it yet because I'm going to lose my choo choo of thought.
no, no.
Um, I will almost guarantee that if you say it despite your discomfort and you say it from a place of being transparent, of love, I'm saying this because I don't want it to become a thing, or I don't want you to feel lied to, the person will, they can do with that information as they please. You do not take away their consent, right? In not providing them information that it's their decision whether they want to stay or walk away,
Right, exactly. And
right?
we have talked about it before.
Oh yeah.
but
Oh
that's
yeah.
also reframing your mindset and having being receptive to certain things. I mean, not everybody's the same, obviously. I'm not saying that,
Right. No,
to me,
it's work. It takes work.
right, it takes work to sit there being uncomfortable with this and being and receiving that information from someone else that they're telling you this and you're like, and then it's up to you what you're gonna do with that. Either you could, like Danny says, transparency can make or break a friendship relationship depending on one's understanding. You see,
Absolutely.
you could tell me something, I'm gonna sit there and be like, oh, okay, and then I'll let you know how I feel about it later. But most people obviously are not like that.
You can put a button on it. You don't have to if it makes you feel really like automatically it's to be reactive or defensive, be like, I'm gonna need to step back, right?
Right.
um, but if you take the opportunity, like the other night, I kind of like lost all my brain about this and I got reactive as hell about something after I'd been doing so well and being receptive and accepting, and I lost it. And then I was like, ah. And then I had the little voice. I'm gonna literally say who the little voice was. Yesenia. Hey, take a step back. Remember who you're dealing with. Remember what the situation is. And it reminds you you're not the only one with that fear who's been triggered. The other person is sharing their emotional place and they're entitled to do so. And in being in this relationship, you kind of have to hear it out, right? Even if you don't agree with it, you can discuss the why nots, but you have to allow yourself that ability. You're indirectly covering your own ass and being transparent. You're laying it all out there.
Right.
And then it's to take it or leave it. And that's the scary part. The person not taking it, or the person getting pissed, or the person using it against you. And if that's the case, do you want that person in your life to begin with? No.
Right. But guys, remember that you are human and that it is okay to slip up. Like Vanessa said, she was doing so well. But nobody's freaking perfect. We're not asking you to be perfect. We're just asking you to be honest with yourself, own up to your shit, and be better. Do better the next time.
Yeah.
And it's all about trying and about doing. Remember, we're not
Absolutely.
therapists. But listen, we're only speaking from our own experiences and
Unpaid therapy.
but it is true though. Like I felt so many times thinking that I was a terrible friend or a terrible person, but I've learned from those mistakes and I said to myself, next time I will do better.
Yeah.
Now that's all you could do. Literally all you could do.
Absolutely.
So it's up to you how you're gonna perceive things and how you wanna handle that. And remember, if it's uncomfortable, it is okay to be uncomfortable with the uncomfortable. But sit there, you know?
Yeah, those are afraid who judgment from those close to them for fear that they may think, "Oh, Danny, I feel you hard." Yeah.
That's true.
Um that's very true and I can totally relate to that cuz as of late that's something that has really been on me. Um and the fear of judgment is going to happen. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like there's never in the long run, regardless of the judgment or the whatever, in the long run, the not being transparent and not saying your feelings. Let's say if it's a feeling, it keeps building up. Get uncomfortable with the uncomfortable. Yep. Um, the longer that emotion keeps building up inside you, what's gonna happen? It's gonna grow, right? It's just gonna build and build until a day where that response is not going to align with the situation, and you could have stopped it from the moment it started,
Right.
right? Within yourself and within now this anger that you've released at the person that didn't know because you taught them how to treat you and holding that emotion back. So now they kind of feel entitled to judge you and they're not, but they kind of are right to be like, but you never told me and I'm not a mind reader. Um, so instead of causing these potential pitfalls for one another, with our emotions or even a piece of information. This is who I am. And you're afraid of the judgment. Uh that is a toughie. That is a toughie, man. I don't
I
even
mean,
know what to say.
I agree with him, but at the same time, if those relationships that you've had, if you know those people, at least try to talk to them. Especially if you know that they're not that type of people that are gonna react and turn you away and not be receptive to what they're saying. Some people are more understandable than you think. You just gotta give it a try. You never know.
Yes. Yes. And to those who do take the time to understand you, hear you out, and to build that communication, be appreciative of that. I am so grateful for the people in my life who've taught me to be a better communicator and who have in turn been such great communicators, so transparent with me. Um, Keep them close, man, because that shit's rare. And it
And
teaches you how to pay that kind of action and language forward.
I know that because of fear, that's why people are not talking to the person that might be receptive to their information or to whatever they have to say. I understand that it's hard, but talking, just talk. Talking, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Cómo tú dices? Talking,
Hablando se entiende la gente. Talking, people understand each other.
right? And it's just that. Just do that. And I mean, listen. If you don't want to go straight forward to it, go around it. Beat around the bush a little bit if you have to. Whatever will make you feel comfortable in order for you to get to the point that you had to.
Yep.
So that was episode 9. Well, and others.
And others.
We talked
I
about
think I
everything.
think I love that about all of our episodes. They kind of all tie to each other in a way.
I mean, they do. Yeah, they do.
And we've talked about that all the time because it's part of the collective consciousness.
Yes. See, everybody took a shot. No. Okay.
Everybody take a shot. Everybody, shot, shot, shot. And we have so many new ones now.
I like this one. Get uncomfortable with the
No,
uncomfortable. I
it's
love
get
that.
comfortable with the uncomfortable. Gifty gift, friend supporting friends, fair and square. We're
Fair
keeping
and
those.
square,
Fair and
guys.
square.
We might just get a shirt that says holiday hashtags on it.
Yes, I'm excited. So we also started a calendar. So we're gonna start releasing 3 episodes at a time for you in advance. We stopped it because we had to split the big consent episode, but you already knew what was coming up. So now we're gonna have a brand new one because all episodes have been exhausted at this point. Now you need to know what's coming up next.
Oh,
So
we
we'll
do.
be announcing the next 3. Can you believe that? We got already next 3. That means there's already 13 episodes.
And I hope you guys stay with us, and I hope you guys are wanting to know and curious enough.
Yes.
So,
Choobie, what are your goals for our next 10 episodes? Some of your goals. It doesn't have to be just one.
no, obviously, well, wow, 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 wow. I don't even know. This is a
Did I
tough.
put you on the spot? I didn't mean to.
No, you didn't, but it's like goals. Well,
I
obviously,
actually I asked this and I haven't thought about it out loud
so
in this
she's like, I
context.
don't know either.
I don't know either.
Well, obviously, for us to get better at our intro, no filters, no fears podcast. That's a little one.
It's gonna
Just for
happen.
us to make a difference.
I like that.
That's my honest and true goal. I want us to make a difference for everyone. Hence why I reach out to you to be part of this, and you agreed because this is important. I want people to to think, to
Yes.
read, to actually get into themselves, to learn about themselves. So I want us to do that.
Yeah. I think the my goals would be along the same thing to really make a difference to see the number. I think you'll agree with this. I think the reason we want to see the number of viewers grow is more because oh, sorry, is more because of the conversation, keeping the conversation going and growing and hearing those different perspectives, because we understand that this is our perspectives, our point of view. That's why we want to start inviting more guests and have had these kinds of conversations where we want to include you, because part of there being change is not having a one-sided conversation, a one perspective conversation. Everybody's voice counts at the table. If not, then is anybody really being heard? So I think I totally agree with that, making a difference. And a little goal is for my sound to be flawless, because those crinkly crinkles every damn episode. Yes, nothing but love. I mean, if y'all haven't, 2 hours all day. If you haven't known us by now, like we're all the hippy dippy lovings, all the hippy dippy lovings. This is a safe zone, no bullying,
Oh, definitely safe zone, no bullying, no judgment. And if we,
opinions, not judgments.
yeah, judgment, opinions. If you think we're wrong, that's okay. Give us your opinion. Tell us why
Thank you,
you
sir.
think, and just let us know, and just share. Just share. Just
Yeah.
talking. And if we think you're wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and be like you're wrong. No, I want to hear your perspective. I want to read your perspective. I want to understand someone else's, and maybe hey, get my own perspective might change, and in the future I might be like, well, I learned something along the ways, and this is what happened. So Chubby has a
Ooh.
different opinion, and that's awesome. No growth,
Yes.
it's a
Delicious.
good thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
And also another little a little goal is for y'all to share, 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 share. Share it
yes.
with everybody.
Is that a new
Yay.
hashtag? I am here for NFF. Ooh, what? I
I
never.
like
I
I'm
like
here
it.
for NFNF. NFNF.
Nef,
NFNF.
nef.
How would we say our acronym, our initials? An acronym would be like if we added words. What would our initials be? Like
NFNF,
NIF,
nef, nef,
NIF,
nef, nef,
NIF, NIF. I just burped at everybody. Sorry, guys.
nef. Somebody help
NIF,
us.
NIF,
Nef, nef, nef. No,
NIF,
it's
NIF,
not.
NIF, NIF. You're NIF, NIF.
Oh,
No,
no,
wait,
it's
no,
no
no filter,
filters with the
no
S.
filters.
We
Eh,
have
I have to remind myself of that, right?
no
NIF, NIF.
filters.
I have to remind myself that it's no filters, because I sometimes I'll be like, oh, how do I say this? Oh no, wait, no filters. I don't have to think about it. I just gotta say it.
So talking about that, what have you guys learned, or what are your goals for? I don't know, maybe our episodes too. What do you guys think? Hey, we have our own personal goals for it. You never know.
And we are coming to an end, Mr. 2 hours, but we want to hear from you real
Right.
quick.
We just want to hear. God. NF squat squared. NF
Squared, because
squared.
it's twice. NF squared. I like that.
Yeah, I've heard NF squad. My dyslexic. It's like what? Yeah. Wow, I cannot believe we made it to the 10th episode.
We did it. We done
But
did it, and we're gonna do more.
but the thing is, if it wasn't because of someone as understanding as you, because you are receptive and you don't, and when you disagree, you're not like, I don't want to hear about it. You're like, well, I think, and you give me a good reason as to
We
why
have
not.
conversation.
Right, we have conversation and we understand. When I don't understand, truth is the first one. Listen, what? I don't understand what you just
Yeah.
said, and you know that. I'm
Oh,
like,
you've taught me to ask more questions. Ask questions.
and you know the irony. Everybody that knows me, I hate questions. I
Really?
personally, I hate, especially if they're rhetorical. If they're
Right.
rhetorical, it gets on my last nerve. I'm like, well, you're not paying attention. No, questions are good though, but the questions
Yeah.
that are not rhetorical.
Like let me give you a reason. Let me talk to you about it.
Right.
You're cutting off the communication.
If you don't understand
Peter's
why,
like, yes, she does hate questions.
like, if you don't understand why you're gonna sit there, if you don't understand something, we have a question about something, if you're puzzled, if you, whatever the case may be, why don't you just ask and clear it out of the way, and then it will be easier for your path to go along. But no, you're just like, I don't want
But also, you know what? For ventures like this, you're very passionate and you're organized. And so we balance each other out really well because I'm a perfectionist as well, but in a different way than Chubby is.
to. Yeah.
So where I have those things lacking in my my perfectionism, Chubby's like, boop, I got you. And then we're boop, boop,
Vice
back
versa.
and forth.
Yeah.
And that's why we've been able to grow. No idea has been too crazy or too stupid for you. Thank you.
Oh, I am up for it. You know that.
Every time we say crazy ideas, yes. So I think passion has a lot to do with it too. I think somebody can want something and let their desire fizzle. We
Right.
actively work towards keeping that desire. Relationships take work. Partnerships take
Mhm.
work, baby. Ooh, keep it flowing. Keep it going.
And
Keeping it
that's
fresh.
right. And that's the thing. Like we feed off of each other because we're both empaths too. So we're both like, ooh, and then we're like, ooh, and then it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited.
Yeah. So I'm very glad we made it to 10. Can't
Oh,
wait to have tremenda pachanga. Pachanga is also a hashtag because that means party. That's like the
oh
extra
yeah,
part.
that's like Nash. Who
That's
doesn't
the
know that?
party. So I'm very glad and I hope for our next pachanga. Our next pachanga will be bigger, badder, more prizes. Dana, you are the reigning champ. That means people gotta beat you.
Oh yeah. Next.
Gifty gift is the new hashtag because now we got gifty gifts to give you guys. So we'll be like throwing out some random contests every now and again.
To give tongue twister.
Gifty gift.
And as
Gifty.
you all know, if this pandemic wasn't happening, we would be in the studio together already. Episode 1 would have been not a problem, but then we wouldn't be here where we are talking about it. So I'm
Yep.
grateful for that.
That's gonna
But
happen soon. It's gonna
hopefully soon, yes, soon. Just know that everything's forever growing, and growth is always a thing. And if it's you're not
absolutely.
growing, I don't know what you're doing. There's a problem there.
Child,
If
yes.
you
Don't
haven't
stay in
learned
the
anything from if you haven't learned anything from episode 1 through 9, you guys have not been paying attention. You guys have not internalized this.
she said it's real. That's true though.
Yeah, she said this too.
Let's
So
go. So as I'm gonna put some sign off music for us, some cool in the gang.
goodbye.
Stay fearless, fam. Learn. What do you say? You gotta say your hashtag. You haven't said it. Nobody can take a shot.
What? That reading is essential. I said it.
You did? I
Yes,
missed
I
it.
said it. You weren't paying attention. Oh yeah.
Reading is essential. Reframing, guys. Take that negative thought, take that negative moment to want to express, reframe it,
And
right?
remember communication and understanding, and just listen. Be receptive to what you're being told,
Yes.
and
Open
and
mind, open heart.
right, and remember to stay fearless.
All day, every day. Thank you
Out
guys so much
every
for
day.
supporting and for watching today. To all of the people who participated in the trivia game, congratulations, Dana, the slaughter. You killed it. Thank you so
Guys,
much.
better watch out.
Get it, Peter. Get it, Danny, with your 1 and your 0. This is yours, Danny.
Yes,
This is yours, Brian. Sorry, Brian,
Ryan.
not Peter. Thank you, guys. Keep watching us every Monday, 8 o'clock. Hey.
Remember,